All right, guys, so we are coming up on the end of 2022. It's been my first year of putting out YouTube videos, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed the process of making these, sort of the creative process of putting these together and sharing the progress of my humble F80 build. Between Instagram and YouTube, I've definitely met a lot of great people from the car community this year, and I'm really excited to do more with this channel next year. Now, of all the videos that I did this year, I think the one that probably got the most interaction was the Spacers video. Probably more so on Instagram, but also here on YouTube, which actually isn't really surprising given how many sizing options there are for spacers and the subjective look of spacers themselves. So if you haven't seen that video, originally I was going to do 12mm in the front, 15 in the rear, but after I ordered them and before they got here, I saw some pictures of the inverse, 15 front, 12 rear, and thought I'd give those a shot. So when they got here, put the 12s on in the back, immediately loved them, and then actually debated on 12s or 15s in the front. I tested them both ways, ultimately liked the 15s better, and went with those. However, after having had that set up for about 8 months now, and a lot of feedback about doing 15s in the back, I did kind of want to see what that looked like. Admittedly, over the past couple of, months, I've sort of been thinking that maybe those back tires could come out just a tad bit more. So went ahead and ordered another set of the same 15mm spacers, the Macht Schnell from I&D. So we're gonna get these on in the back and then see what that looks like. If they're a keeper, then it'll be 15s all around and go back to that factory offset. Now, this isn't gonna actually be like a whole detailed, not that there's much to it, installation video, but if you are interested in that, check out the original. But I am gonna use the drill with the soft head brushes to clean off the old anti-seize paste and then apply a little bit more to the lip of the hub for the new spacers. I will leave a link to the paste and the brush heads and as well as the spacers from I&D in the description below. All right, let's get these things on because it is freezing out here.
I'm kind of retarded.
I did actually chunk them up a little bit.
Not cool.
All right, we got one side done so far. I think it's pretty promising. I think I like it better, but we're gonna go do the other side and then do a full walk around, see how it is. But I think 15 might've been the right move. I don't know, I thought 12 was perfect like right away, but again, like I said, after having lived with it for a while, I kind of started to think, maybe it can come out a little bit, and that's where we're at. So again, let's do the other side and we'll see. Quick note though, I am noticing a little bit of a difficulty in getting the old spacers off just because of the pressure and the seal with the anti-seize that we put on last time. So if you have like a little flathead screwdriver, there are these tiny little grooves in the spacers that you can use to kind of just break that seal a little bit.
I bestow upon you the 15-month spacer.
Ah, very nice. This is a beautiful piece of engineering. Well, for those of you that recommended the 15s in the back, I think you were right. So just to give you some perspective, so this is the outermost part of the tire and it sticks out just a tiny bit past the fender, but the tread and everything else is still tucked inside. Not that that matters, again, just to give you some idea of what that looks like. But the aggressiveness of the stance, I think, is phenomenal. And it's, it's minor, it's only 3 extra millimeters per side, but that little bit of extra track width, I think, just looks really, really good. So 15s all the way around, I think those are keepers. Now, I probably have to revisit this setup when I eventually do coilovers and or a new wheel setup. Got to do something about that front wheel gap. So I'm gonna keep the 12s for now, just in case, but yeah, 15s, I think they're the way to go. All right, well, I think this is the last video of the year. There actually may be one more, but if not, then definitely early next year. So subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you. Very much appreciated. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. Have a great New Year's, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.